In today's Your Healthy Family, just how important is a good night's sleep? When Brooks, who lives here in Colorado Springs, was 3 years old, his mom Susan began to notice some behavioral issues that many parents can likely relate to.
He was having some behavior problems as far as lashing out, acting out, not wanting to listen, pay attention, which was more than what I felt was typical toddler behavior.
Susan also noticed something else about her son.
He was still at the age of 3 waking up multiple times in the middle of the night. He was grinding his teeth, he was snoring when he was sleeping.
Dr. Jeremy Montrose began his career as a family dentist.
It's pretty common for people to hear snoring in younger kids, and it's accepted almost as normal. Most of the time what we hear is parents are told to just wait and see if they grow out of it, and there's a lot that can be done during that time.
Dr. Montrose now specializes in sleep dentistry, focusing on solving a variety of health problems with a broader approach.
We want to educate adults, children, and parents about what is healthy. What we find in our society is a lot of times there's a confusion between normal and healthy. And we see a lot of times people think it's normal to snore, it's normal to breathe through your mouth, it's normal for a child to toss and turn and have nightmares, maybe bedwetting, maybe get up every night and get in their parents' bed. Because it happens to everybody, we consider it to be normal and healthy, but it's not both.
Dr. Montrose points to evidence-based studies that show how important a healthy airway is to healthy sleep.
Over the last about 10 years or so, there's been a lot of research done linking sleep quality and all sorts of health conditions. With kids, they've done huge studies, one with 11,000 kids, looking at early signs of sleep and breathing disorders linked with IQ over the first 7 years of life, and also behavioral issues, and found links between 50 and 100% increased behavioral issues and decrease in IQ over those times, which is not normal.
The focus of his work now at Breathe Correct centers on making quality sleep a top priority, even for young children.
Even in a 4-year-old, and especially actually in a 4-year-old, this is when they're developing the quickest. You have a lot of brain development and body development, and any even slight disruptions to the sleep quality can have a huge effect on those really rapidly developing parts of the body. So the beginning is to educate what is healthy. And healthy is quiet, restful sleep. So a child and adult should be breathing fairly effortlessly through their nose, day and night. Their tongue has a correct position and an incorrect position. There's correct ways to swallow, and there's correct positions of the jaw. And all of these things we can intervene and influence and correct at a young age, which will have a huge impact on health, sleep quality, and the whole body and the mind. But it's starting with that understanding of healthy is quiet, easy breathing through the nose, mouth is closed, jaw's in the right position, and tongue is in the right position. And so any deviation from that is going to have an effect. So things as small as mouth breathing, tossing, turning at night, bedwetting, night sweats, night terrors, up to snoring and sleep apnea on the more severe ends of the spectrum will all have impacts on behavior.
Susan's grateful that a cousin mentioned checking with the folks at Breathe Correct to her, because her first thought wasn't that Brooks' behavior issues were tied to his sleep.
And I think a lot of people, their automatic assumption is, oh, they have some type of like behavior disorder or something like that. And I don't think I necessarily put together the whole not sleeping in the behavior issue that until I came to the first appointment.
Brooks has been in treatment at Breathe Correct now for about 9 months, and Susan says she's seen a big change.
His behavior has gotten a lot better. I mean, it's very, very random or rarely that he ever throws a tantrum anymore. And he's now sleeping through the night. He no longer grinds his teeth. He doesn't snore.
In our next story, find out what's been involved with Brooks' diagnosis and treatment. And for more information on this story, check out the online version. For Your Healthy Family, I'm Ira Cronin. For more health stories, head to yourhealthyfamily.com.